Now, I'm going to just say this. This is called LegXercise or LegXercise, however you want to say it. What I will tell you is that this value is $218 because we're going to include the mat, we include the remote control, and all of that. Last time I sold this, it was $179. I know, because I remember. Right now, as a today's special value, it's $149. You may want to pick up more than one, and I'll tell you why. Your mom may need to be using it, or your dad, or your grandparents, or an older brother and sister. I have siblings in their 70s and 80s because I'm kind of towards the tail end of a big family of six. 6 kids. So the fact is, whoever it is you know, and hopefully you think about for yourself, this is the best price I think I've ever seen on this, and now you're getting everything you need. It's $30 a month. You're going to save $50 off of QVC's price, and you're saving like $70 off of the retail value. We've got Denise Repko here. She is our health and wellness expert. She brings us a lot of great products, and this is one of them. One thing I want to go right to you and say, what is this?
This is a machine that is coming to you fully assembled. You plug it in, it weighs 7 pounds. That can help support healthy circulation. So if you are that person, or you have a mother or father or grandmother or grandfather that knows they need that, but yet they're maybe not too steady on their feet and they don't want to get up and go for the walk and worry about falling. Maybe they have cognitive issues and there's a memory situation where if they go out, you don't know if they'll be able to make it back, or there's a bad weather situation. This is something that you can do in the comfort of your own home. This machine is doing the work for you. It's very comfortable. There's ways that you can alter the way it feels within your body. You can make it a full total body, but it is for anyone that has mobility challenges, whether they be permanent or temporary, that can help you get some strength. And I could even show you how you can make this a little bit of an aerobic situation too, because physical activity is what it's all about.
I love this. Sit back, relax, and keep moving. Because let me just say, yes, this is especially for people that have mobility issues. There are millions of people, including my adult children, who have to sit at a desk for 8, 9 hours. And they're working on their computers, but they're sitting. Yeah. People do it all day long. And if this was just under their desk and keeping their legs moving, by the way, you might think we're pushing this. I'm not doing anything. It's doing it for me. And you can do it with shoes, without shoes, socks, bare feet, it doesn't matter. But this is for a lot of people that really need it. Again, I'm going to go back to the fact that I've never seen it at this price. It's $149. Was it at this price before? I don't know, but I've never seen it at this price.
I'm not
It's always
sure,
been at a higher price than I've ever seen it. I've been there a long time. 55,000 of these have been sold just in the past year. And this one is brand new today because we include the mat. Talk to me again about the remote and the mat and why they're necessary.
Yeah, well, the remote is how you operate it. So when you get this home, again, no assembly, you just plug it in. So when you plug it in, it is powered, ready for power. This remote that you'll just need 2 AAA batteries to fill has 3 buttons on it, a number 1, a number 2, and an off button. So really simple. You'll push either the number 1 or the number 2. And let me just tell you, if you push the number 2, it's just slightly quicker than number 1. Listen to this. This is really impactful. In 1 minute's time, 70 steps, and there's a counter. In 1 hour's time, 4,200 steps. Now I'm going to pick this up just to show you how lightweight it is. Guys, 7 pounds. Turn it around so you can see that counter here. This will count your steps, and this will go up to 9,999 before it rolls over and starts over at the number 1. But it's a big open foot pedal, so it doesn't matter what size foot or shoe you are. You will never stand on this or sit on it. You simply rest your feet on it and do what it is you're already doing. And it has little, I call these little silicone nubbies.
Yeah.
So if you do take your shoes off, and whether you're bare feet or socks, this just feels really good on the bottom of your feet. That may help with that improving of your circulation or support that circulation, because not everybody is able to get up and go out. And I've been to doctor's appointments with my own father, who his doctor has said to him, you need to move more. You need to get moving. My dad's not going to move more because his legs give out, unbeknownst to him, and he's fallen multiple times over the last couple years. He prefers to sit in his chair, his favorite chair in the living room, but this is something that I can put in front of him. He doesn't have to exert any energy or do anything different. Put your feet on here, Dad, is what I said to him, and let this work its magic for you. And he literally did laugh at me the first time I brought it out. He's like, what is that thing? I'm like, Dad, just indulge me. Put your feet on it and let it work. And he's like, okay, I get it. And that's something that he's been doing and he can do. So
here's a thought. I'm going to go to a videotape. Talk us through this. Because a lot of people would look at this and say, that's not going to do anything.
Well, you know, there's a mechanism inside, a little machine that it has motorized technology that's going to propel these pedals for you. And it's in a concave design, which by the way is patented to LegXercise Pro, to put your ankles and your knees in comfortable flexing positions. If you use those incline pegs that are engaged there, or you use this unit flat, because you have options there, you'll feel it differently. You'll feel that stretch in the front of your ankle. You'll feel it a little differently in the back of the hamstrings. You'll feel it if you sit up as opposed to leaning back. If you sit up, all of a sudden you feel your abdominal muscles engage. You have some handheld weights, which we have here at QVC by Fiona. They're called Squeeze Magic. Start making it an upper body. So yes, there's two different types of physical activity. There's strength training, or there's aerobic. If you wanted to, you can make this a little more aerobic. But does that mean you're going to get out of breath? You're going to be worried about falling? Or no choreography, nothing to remember, not intimidating whatsoever, and just get yourself to move. Physical activity is anything that gets your body moving.
1,000 of these already gone. This is the time to go place your order, because you're getting this for $30 a month. And you've got a month to decide if this is what you want. For you, for a family member, like I said, you might want to be buying these for 2 different households. And of course, if you want to buy one, then both he and her, or her and her, or whoever's hanging out together can use it. I want to ask you, going back to mine is lifted and yours is not.
Yes, so you can use it one of two ways. You can use it with the incline pegs engaged, like Mary Beth has, or I have mine flat. And as I said, you'll just feel it differently through the stretch in the ankle, in the knee. And if you move this unit a little farther away from you, you'll feel it more in the hamstrings. If you bring it closer to you, you'll feel it more in the quads. But just to engage those pegs, it's very, very simple. They're just tucked underneath, and you'll pull them out and lock them into place. Very, very simple. I'm making it look complicated, but it is not. And this weighs, again, 7 pounds. It counts your steps. There's a simple remote, 1 and a 2 on there, and an off button. On level 2 for 1 minute, 70 steps. On level 2 for 1 hour, 4,200 steps, just by sitting, doing what you love to do, watch TV, work on your computer, do a Zoom meeting, because you're not bouncing up and down, you're not getting sweaty, and no one's going to suspect, that what is she doing? Is she exercising? And it's silent. Nobody can hear this.
It is silent. I want you to shoot my feet. I'll tell you why, and we'll get in tight. I'm on level 1 right now. First of all, both you and I have our Tommy Copper socks
Yes, I noticed. Thank you.
I wear them every day.
Me too.
Okay, so that's level 1. Keep the camera right there, because I'm going to pop it to level 2. And
slightly
it's
faster.
Just slightly. Not a lot, but just enough. Now I'm back to 1. That's level 1. Here's level 2. Just a little bit faster, not too much. Those are the only 2 levels. The thing is that it's such a way to do it that your brain doesn't have to think about that. It's just happening. And that's part of it. Like if you're trying to read a book and you want to concentrate, you know, and you're trying to comprehend what you're reading, or you're on your computer and you're answering questions and you're filling out forms and different things, your brain needs to think about that and not have to think about this. But it's really multitasking. That's what we love to do. And you know, and honestly, I like to watch the news. I like to watch QVC. I like to watch a few different shows. Why not do this while I'm doing that? When it comes to the age of possibility, this is the solution for the need to keep moving. Why do we need to keep moving?
Because everybody can gain from health benefits of physical activity. It doesn't matter your age, your shape, your size. This can help support healthy circulation. This can help your legs have that overall healthy feeling. And if you are that person, whether again it's a temporary or a permanent situation, and you just need that little bit of something, this meets you where you are.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be an expert at anything. You don't have to stand. You don't have to worry about balance or cognition or getting out of breath or being intimidated whatsoever. As Mary Beth said, multitask. Do what you already love to do. Sit and read a book, sit on your computer, work, and just let this work its magic for your body.
It's active sitting.
Yes.
You are sitting, but you're active. I'm going to come on over here and, you know, okay, I'm going to sit down. Let's say you and I are reading our favorite books. You like one book. Maybe I'm doing a crossword puzzle. I actually love to do those.
My husband does too.
Which one of us is getting more active sitting?
Yeah.
He is.
Yeah, and you could see too, because John has the incline pegs up and he's got longer legs. So he's got this a little farther away, but he's getting a really nice stretch. Now we talk about our joints. This puts your ankle and your knee joint in that really comfortable position. So it's not taxing, it's not too stressful. It can help support healthy joint mobility.
Right.
And that's what we all kind of want to do. We want to keep moving, keep our bodies going.
Keep going.
Keep going, John.
Don't give up.
Are we going to go over to Kim? Our lovely, Kim is really multitasking, you guys.
Yeah.
She has the handheld weights that we talked about. And this is something, if you don't have handheld weights at home, use a can of condensed soup. One in each can.
Tomato soup on one side and Pringle mushroom on the other.
Exactly. You could totally do that. And this is underneath of the desk. She's doing work. Maybe she's studying. Maybe she's a student. Maybe she's in college.
Yeah.
Maybe she's even doing an overnight shift and she needs that movement to help keep her awake.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Tony, over there.
That's a good point.
Yes, yes. We've had
know?
so many people use it for so many different reasons.
Yeah.
But Kim is using it flat. So she's going to feel that stretch in the joints a little differently than John, who has those incline pegs engaged. And if you pull it closer to the chair, you'll feel it even differently. Move it farther away from your chair or couch, and you'll feel the difference as well. So a lot of versatility here in this small, little, lightweight, no assembly, 7-pound unit.
$30 a month. $30 a month to get this home, to give it a try. And here's what I will tell you. If it's for you, you need to order. You need it. But let's say you say, well, that's not for me. Well, then you know somebody who needs it. Because we all know people who are sitting too much. And it could be that 29-year-old that's working at the office 8-10 hours a day and sitting. What about all the people who answer all the phones in customer service across this country for every company? You know what they're doing? They get a 15-minute break every 4 hours, you know, to stand up. Otherwise, they're sitting.
Yeah.
Get this, you know, first of all, it comes with a nice long cord. The cord is 6.5 feet long.
Yes, very nice.
So you can actually, you know, it can be a little ways away where you plug it in.
Yeah,
but you might have, you know, your parent or your grandparent or your sister or your brother, whoever it is, and you know they're sitting a lot.
Yeah.
Get this for them.
So important to help support that healthy joint, can support that healthy circulation. I will tell you, as a teenager growing up through high school and through college, I worked at a place called the Johnson Home. That's what we called it. I was a nurse's aide, and I had 7 or 8 patients that we had to get up and changed and fed throughout the day, make sure their room was taken care of. At the end of our list of responsibilities was ambulate. Ambulate means help that person to walk. It's such an important thing, but it was last on our list and we rarely got time to do it. This is something, now I know Tony's very, very active, and Tony's
Yeah.
great. She's being a good sport, showing just how this is
She
used.
yeah.
This is hard.
Yeah, this is hard
But
work,
that,
isn't
and
it?
thank you, and that's the point. It is not hard. So
No.
anybody, if you know, of course, listen to your doctor. Whatever your situation is, you have to abide by their guidelines. But this is something